Hi, good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. Today is Monday, March 30th, and I'm so excited to be with you guys for a second week of morning motivation. Today, we have a really exciting morning motivation. We have a ton of shout outs. We're actually going to celebrate some birthdays today, too, that happened last week and one that's happening today. And we're going to set a new goal for today and reflect on some goals from last week. So we are going to get started today actually by doing our Brooke Creed and then getting right into our birthday celebrations that we have from last week and for today. So remember, during the Brooke Creed, your job is to say it with me, to do the movements, and to get lots of energy flowing to your body for an awesome Monday. So stand up, get your body ready, and on the count of three, let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. I am a Brooke Scholar. I have the power to determine who I am, who I will become, and what I do in life. I will stay focused on achieving excellence. I will make smart choices because I respect myself, my teammates, and my community. Today is a step on my path towards success. All right, we're going to celebrate some birthdays that happened, a couple that happened last week that I didn't celebrate last week, and then one that is happening today. So last week we had 4 birthdays, and if I leave your birthday out, please let me know so I can add it in tomorrow. Last week, Julia from Northeastern turned 6 years old. Dahlia from Scranton turned 7 on Friday. Ethan from Holy Cross turned 6 on Saturday, and Jeremiah from, sorry, I made a mistake here, Johnson, Wales turned 6 on Saturday as well. And today we have one birthday. Josiah from Eastern is turning 8. So if you talk to any of those friends today, make sure to wish them a happy birthday, even if their birthday was last week, because I'm sure they have been really excited to celebrate at home, but probably missed celebrating at school with all of you guys. All right, we're going to get into some shout outs for today. So today our first shout out comes from Miss Chrisman, and it is for Franklin. Franklin has been working so hard on his reading at home. He read his new book all by himself. Great reading, Franklin. 2 claps for Franklin. Our next shout out comes from Miss Rely for Dahlia, who has been using awesome handwriting at home. Even when Dahlia was having trouble with her math, she pushed through and she completed all of her work. Awesome self-determination, Dahlia. 2 claps for Dahlia. Our next shout out also comes from Miss Rely, and it's for Isaac. Isaac has figured out a great routine for doing his work at home. He's been completing all of his assignments and trying out extra math strategies that haven't been shown in the lessons. Fantastic focus, Isaac. 2 claps for Isaac. Our next shout out comes from Mrs. Olette, who has a shout out for Lucas. Lucas has been doing a great job with his math. Mrs. Olette and Lucas worked on a tricky number story last week, and Lucas made a picture to help him solve it. He didn't give up even when the problem got tough. Great self-determination, Lucas. 2 claps for Lucas. And here you can check him out doing some of his math work. Our next shout out comes from Miss Cashin, and it's a shout out for Noemi. Noemi has been completing all her work and checking it with the videos once she's done. She's also been trying out new math strategies that she's learned from Miss Dixon. Her work is awesome. Great leadership, Noemi. 2 claps for Noemi. Our next shout out also comes from Mrs. Olette, who has a shout out for Olivia. Olivia worked so hard in her reading conference on Friday. She used all of her strategies to read a new book. Awesome reading, Olivia. 2 claps for Olivia. All right, next we're going to celebrate a couple people who have been working on goals from last week. So remember back to last Tuesday, we set a goal that was to keep our body really healthy and really strong during this time when we don't get to be in school. And last week I heard about 2 scholars who completed that goal of completing 100 jumping jacks. And they are Fabian, who you see on the left, and Fernando, who you see on the right. Fabian's is a picture, but Fernando's is a video. So let's watch him work on his jumping jacks.
How are you doing with this?
Awesome job, guys.
Yeah.
If at any time this week you want to work on keeping your body really strong and really healthy, you can complete that goal of 100 jumping jacks anytime. It doesn't have to be the goal for that day. You can just do it because you know it's going to make your heart really healthy, it's going to make your muscles really healthy, and it's going to make your lungs really healthy too. So let's give 2 claps for Fabian and 2 claps for Fernando. Next up, we have someone who chose their own goal on Friday and sent me a video of them achieving it. So this is Cudith. Cudith learned a dance as her goal on Friday. So let's check out her dance. Let's give 2 claps for Cudith. And if you completed a goal on Friday, remember Friday was the choose your own adventure goal where you could do anything that felt like a good goal for you. Make sure to send me a video or a picture or just let me know that you completed it so that we can celebrate you tomorrow in Morning Motivation. I want to let you guys know how my goal is going. So on Friday, I set the goal of working on that really tricky puzzle. Remember, I had started with a puzzle that was 500 pieces, and for me, it felt pretty easy and I got it done really quickly. And so I decided to get a harder puzzle that was 1,000 pieces. Now I worked on it a little bit. You see the picture I showed you on Friday, but I was having a really tough time. And I kept working on it this weekend, but it's still pretty tough for me. You can see that I've made a little progress on the sides where I've put some pieces together, but it's still pretty tough. And that's what you'll find with some goals, that they're going to take a long time to complete. It's not just saying to yourself, all right, I'm going to work hard today and then I'm going to be done. It's I'm going to work hard today and I'm going to work hard tomorrow and the day after that. And then eventually I'll achieve my goal, but it takes time. So I'll keep you guys updated on how my puzzle is going. I'm not going to put it away until I finish, but I know it's going to take me some time. All right, now today's goal is going to be a brain goal because it's Monday. So last Monday, our brain goal was for us to notice when we were confused, when we were doing work, and then to either circle the problem that was confusing or to write a question that we could ask our teacher later. And we had a lot of people achieve that brain goal. I'm hoping for even more people to achieve the brain goal this week. So this week, our brain goal is to read in a nice, cozy spot and spend some extra time reading. Because when you're at home, you have extra time to do things that really matter to you and things that are really interesting to you. And I hope that reading is something that's really interesting to all of you guys. So today your goal is to use some of that extra time that you have to read a really awesome book. Maybe it's a nonfiction book. Maybe it's a book of poems or a fiction book. I want you to find a cozy spot and I want you to cuddle up maybe with some pillows or a blanket or a stuffed animal and read and enjoy your book. And then tell me about what your book was about, maybe some facts that you learned or what the story was. And if you tell me that, if you send me a text message or you send me an email to either of those things listed there, then we'll celebrate you in tomorrow's Morning Motivation. Hopefully that sounds good, and I hope I hear from a lot of you guys about achieving that goal. All right, the last thing that we're going to do today is our core value song. I have my wheel next to me. I know it's a little hard to see down here on the floor, but drum roll, please. Let's see what we're going to get. All right, our song for today is one of my favorites, Self-Determination. So go ahead and stand up, get your body ready, and here we go.
Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. I put my best to the test, nothing's gonna get in my way. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard and get the most out of today. Today I've got a plan to do all I can. I've got a need to succeed. I won't give up on a problem, and I believe that I'll achieve. I'll rise to every challenge because my goals are set. And I worked really hard just yesterday, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. I put my best to the test. Hello? Nothing's gonna get in my way. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard and get the most out of today. Look out, here's a recommendation coming to you from me. You have to answer every question to the best of your ability. Slow down, double check your work now. Make them say, wow, I can't believe you did that. And tomorrow take a bow for what you did now. Hard work is where it's at. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard today. I put my best to the test, nothing's gonna get in my way. Aw, hey, hey, I wanna work hard and get the most out of today. I'll be loud and proud, stand up from the crowd, I'll share my opinions and show my work. No hesitation, I'm using self-determination. Oh, hey, hey, I wanna work hard, I wanna work hard today. Oh, hey, hey, I wanna work hard, I wanna work hard today. I put my best to the test, nothing's gonna get in my way. Oh, hey, hey, I wanna work hard and get the most out of today.
All right, everyone, that is it for our Monday morning motivation. Remember, today your goal is to find an awesome book, to find a cozy spot, to cuddle up, and to really enjoy that book. And then once you've done that, let me know about what you read in your book. Maybe tell me a little bit about the story or tell me some facts that you learned if it was a nonfiction book so that we can celebrate you tomorrow. I hope you all have an awesome Monday and enjoy a great start to your week. Bye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.